Here's a performance video of Alan Wake running on a Samsung Series 7 Gamer Model NP700G7C-S02US. Here are the specs. The laptop is running the 64-bit version of Windows 8. All footage has been captured using an Elgato Game Capture HD. Fraps is running in the background with the frames per second displayed in the upper left corner. Gameplay is from the second chapter of the game. I know the game is pretty old, but there still may be people out there who haven't tried it out yet, so just in case. The spoilers are pretty minor, but still show characters and events that may give too much info for those who never played it. Here are the settings I'm using. I basically started with a high setting preset and dialed down a couple things here and there. The game will run in the high preset, but I found a more smoother experience with these settings. For a comparison, here are the high preset settings. I want to include this first scene for a couple of reasons. For one, it's a daytime scene, something that doesn't happen much in this game, and I want to show the level of color and detail. Another reason is I want to show how performance is affected transitioning from an outdoor to an indoor area, as well as what happens when you encounter a bright light source, something that happens way too often in this game. Throughout this video, you'll notice that performance can sometimes be affected by the presence of a bright light source. Here, the frame dips a bit with the flash of light. Later, you'll see examples of the performance taking a bigger hit from the effect. Here's another scene I want to use as an example of the level of detail in the game, this time in a night setting. Here's my first footage of a fight scene. This is only against two people, so it isn't too taxing, but you can see that the frames remain pretty steady. Here's a fight against one enemy, but he quickly zips around the area. The laptop is able to keep steady performance throughout. This is an example of the developer commentary that's included with the collector's edition of the game and is off by default. When enabled, video comments like this pop up in various places in the game. They do warn that it's better suited for those that beat the game already, as they will definitely spoil stuff if you haven't. It's a cool option, and it's nice to see that game performance doesn't take much of a hit because of it.
Wild place like nature is, and you shouldn't venture out too far into it after dusk. This place is inspired.
Here's a fight with multiple enemies. Although the enemies are kept at a distance, there's still a lot of stuff going on, and the laptop performance stays steady throughout. In this clip, you'll see that there are times when a bright light source barely affects the performance. On the flip side, here's an example when a light source can affect the performance big time. This is one of the few times that I saw the frames per second dip below 30, but even so, the gameplay still remained fairly smooth. I'll end with an example of one of the cutscenes. Unfortunately, all the cutscenes are pre-rendered. I'm guessing they were pre-rendered at a resolution below 1080p because of the letterboxing. In any case, all the cutscenes run at a steady 60 frames per second. Hope this video gave you a good idea of what performance to expect from this laptop. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them below. Thanks for watching, and remember, there's nothing wrong with enjoying a little digital distraction now and then.